one day we were climbing in the gorge, which is in Bishop, and I'm trying to think. Oh, I think I'd mentioned to her she had just recently come back from Hong Kong doing a race, and I was asking her about that. And then somehow or the other we got on the subject of that we both run. And then she mentioned that they needed a teammate for the Trailwalker coming up in November. And I was like, really? And so she told me a little bit about the race. I saw the video, and then she asked me if I was interested, and I said yes.
The race starts on the Friday morning, and the final cut-off is on the Sunday afternoon. So you can take up to 48 hours. And some teams do take that kind of time. Just spending that much time on your feet is very hard. But they're getting to the end, and each one, anyone who gets to the end of Trailwalker is really made a fantastic achievement. It covers a lot of different terrain, from fairly flat stuff along catchwaters and reservoirs, but it also goes over Mao Shan and Tai Mo Shan, which are, well, two of the highest mountains in Hong Kong. You probably do about half the race in daylight, and the rest is at night. So by the time you're on section 5, you're starting to use headlamps and torches. Trailwalker started about 20 years ago, and it was organised by the Gurkhas, the British Army. And traditionally the Gurkhas were always the first over the line.
Gurkha is a name of one organization which is a Nepalese people working in British Army as a British soldier. They are still serving in British Army as a Gurkhas. Now the brigade is based in UK. In 1971, the Gurkha Brigade moved to Hong Kong for the border duties and the security for the Hong Kong. And after 1997, the Gurkha Brigade moved to UK because of the Hong Kong handover to China. Gurkha soldiers are famous from the World War I and World War II. And if you look here in Hong Kong, the richest people in Hong Kong, they have hired all the Gurkhas for their security and their bodyguards, driver, everything.
When the British Army left in '97, then it kind of left a hole there, which was filled by local teams like the Cosmoboys, who are local Chinese runners who really took the baton, and were setting very good times. You're looking at the winners doing less than 14 hours.
因為其實呢個賽事呢，其實全世界呢，越長嘅賽事呢，我都去過其他嘅地方去玩過呢啲賽事。咁呢，越長嘅點解會咁多人玩呢？佢正因為每個人呢，其實係每個人呢，好想戰勝自己啊，同埋每個人呢，想有一種叫戰勝嗰種叫滿足感啊。
This is my third year doing Trailwalker, and I've supported 2 teams prior to running it.
You're racing with your friends. You've got your friends supporting you. There are 900 other teams out there, and apart from the top few, they're all out there to just have to have some fun and to get to the finish.
因為呢個毅行者呢，其實我正想話俾大家知呢，佢係一個好講求一個 team 嗰個精神嚟嘅，嗰個團結嘅。咁樣呢，每一個人去玩嗰時呢，其實從來係冇個人嘅主義，永遠都係4個人，8條腿。
The race is getting faster and faster every year. More and more people are hearing about it, and it's less and less a local event, and people are coming back to do it from all over the place, and people are coming from, Australia. Professional runners are coming out to do it.
See where the trail goes, Pete? Up there? Yep. Right. Thank you, mate. Oh, look at this.
The fastest teams, the teams that come back year after year, is Team Montreal, and the Gurkhas, Team Green, Cosmoboys. 。
I think the real turning point comes when the Cosmoboy team broke the Gurkha record in 2001. That proved that Gurkhas are not unbeatable.
And we are the Gurkhas third both years. We try our best, but we cannot come because we were all ex-Gurkhas, so quite old.
The Montreal team came and broke all the records and also broke the 13 hours barrier. That shows that there is still some room to go.
Yes, it was 3 years ago when Montreal sent a team out. They sent a men's team out, and they blew away the Gurkhas record. And then the Gurkhas came back last year, and I think they broke the Montreal record.
They just, wiped the floor with the other teams. They finished about half an hour before the rest, so it was an incredible show of strength.
The company are looking for good runners and young runners, and company found them a very young and very fit person. So company sponsored them and brought here and give good training, and they have made their new record.
The Gurkhas was within a quarter of an hour breaking the 12 hours barrier, so I expect them to break that, knowing how they have trained and how strong this young team is. I'm sure I think we will see 11 this year. But I don't believe any other team would be able to make that too.
我從來都冇後悔過。咁我覺得因為我哋嘅出現，而令到咁職業化嘅水平都嚟到香港呢個比賽。咁而我哋就因為見到人哋咁高嘅水平，咁之前嘅贏，正因為睇到我哋其實我哋自己要不斷去進步咯。咁同埋去參與一個賽事，永遠都係贏輸噶嘛。咁我哋個意義其實就唔係贏輸，最主要就令到我自己嘅水平都要高，同埋咧肯去參與呢一個咁嘅籌款嘅項目。
It's for charity. Trailwalkers organised by Oxfam, so that's an important aspect of it. Each team is committed to raising maybe something like $1,000 at least.
It was quite a bit easier when I was working. I had all my colleagues to go to, and it was sort of this competitive thing. If they saw so-and-so down the hallway giving $100, they wanted to give $200.
Super Trailwalker teams, please move forward to the